Okay, we're always asked questions, man. You know, why this and why that, and how come this and how come that. Okay, let's entertain the idea that there's no such thing as Bigfoot. I'm gonna ask you some questions now, and I want y'all to answer underneath, especially the people that don't believe. Okay, how come there's 600 names how come there's 600 native names? Do you think that Native Americans have been dressing up like Bigfoot and leaving footprints, and you think there's some kind of conspiracy and hoax of Native Americans for hundreds of years? Answer below. I'm asking the questions, man. Do you think that 50,000 people are wrong and the government and the media is right for once? Come on now. Come on now. Why are all these tracks around in the middle of nowhere? You know, why are people finding these tracks, man? Most of us can pass a lie detector test, man. All you gotta do is challenge us and pay for it. Throw out $50 and any of us will take a lie detector test. What's throwing rocks at us? Kids? Kids throwing rocks at people with AKs. We're walking around the woods with AK-47s. Are they little Palestinian girls up there throwing rocks at us or something? You know what I mean? Because as far as I know, the only people throwing rocks at people that are fully armed are like people that have nothing to lose, man. You know, like if they start rolling the tanks and the Humvees down the road here in town and in Mansfield, I'll be throwing rocks at them too, man. I'll be throwing rocks at them too. So, you know, I do understand that, but okay. And always the kids are blamed. Those kids. Stop blaming the kids, man. You know, most of the time it's not kids doing stuff anyway. How come they could run past you like 60 miles an hour? My question is, if they're humans out there running around and throwing rocks at us, why ain't they playing for the NBA? If you can run 60 miles an hour, why ain't you playing, you know, pro ball or something, man? You know, why ain't you playing for the Dallas Cowboys, man, or the Nuggets or something, man? Come on now. Bear. I think there's more people that see a Bigfoot and say, oh, it's just a bear, it's a bear, it's a bear, it was a bear, than see a bear and say that it was a Bigfoot. Okay? Any fucking 3-year-old knows what a bear looks like, man. Okay, I've been going through the woods for 50 years and I ain't never seen one. So that means it's not real. Have you ever seen a ringtail cat? Have you ever seen a mink or a brown weasel or an ocelot or a wolf? Or a mountain lion, because they're all up there too, you know. I've seen a mink. A friend of mine saw a couple ocelot walk under his deer stand. I've seen 2 wolves, and I've heard one, and I've heard a mountain lion like pretty close that was running me off. Okay, body. How come we ain't never found no body? We, motherfucker, are you out in the woods looking for a body? You're not, are you? No, you're not. So it's easy for you to say, well, how come we've never did anything when you ain't doing nothing but sitting behind your desk? I've got videos on my channel of, you know, ex-sheriffs in Honubby that's saying that someone hit one in the car and the feds come and picked it up and told them to keep their mouth shut and all their computers got wiped clean. I don't know. Explain below. You know, I want to hear your explanation of what's going on. Cover up. Okay. Most stuff is covered up and you're not going to find out. You're not allowed to know information. You're not even allowed to know whether your food's GMO or what kind of fluorine they put in your local water. And here's a challenge to you. Comment below if you do the challenge and let me know. I got another challenge to you in a second, okay? Call your local water department if your water's fluorinated and ask them what kind of fluoride they use in the water and where they get it from. And try to do it without leaving your name. Let's see that. Let me see you do that, and let me know how it goes underneath, because I've already did all this stuff. I know. Cameras. How come we ain't got a good picture? Well, you know what? I've worked on movie sets, and I've seen really nice motion picture cameras. I have never once known of anybody to take any of those big, nice motion picture cameras in the woods. Maybe those guys on that show on the internet. I mean, on TV that go out in the woods, they probably got some decent cameras. They probably got some cameras that are, you know, pretty decent. But with all that noise and stuff they're making and stuff, they're not going to see anything anyway, man, you know. Here's my challenge to you. Go out in the middle of a national forest in the center somewhere and take me some picture or video of a squirrel. That's my challenge. Okay, I'm not talking about these city squirrels around your house, you know, because they ain't afraid of humans. I'm talking about you go out in them woods where squirrels haven't been around humans. And let me see you get a picture, man. Let's see it. Let's see you get a really good, nice picture of a squirrel, because there's millions of them out there, man. There's millions of them out there. Let's see you get a picture of one. Okay, well, that's all. That's about all I got to say, except the question. You know, you tell me what it is then. You know what I mean? If it's not what we all think it is, the people that have seen it, people that have experienced it, well, let's hear your answer. I want you to answer these questions. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it just doesn't make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day. Keep on keeping on.